Welcome back to One on One at the Castle. I'm Cassie Calvert, and today I'm joined by a fan favorite here, Pepe Williams, rookie corner. So we were talking about this a little bit before we started here, but the Halloween video, I think everyone has seen it at this point. You and Kyle Hamilton went through the haunted house. Probably the funniest things that I've ever watched in my entire life. How scared were you?
To be honest, that was my first Halloween, my first haunted house.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going in like, I'm not gonna be scared of this stuff. I know it's fake, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna jump. I told Kyle in the beginning, I'm not gonna be scared. Then we put on these glasses, stuff went to popping out. Like the wall was really close to me. So when the first dude popped out, I was like, yeah, this is serious. You know what I mean? So my nerves started getting bad and I couldn't control it. So anything popped out, I was. But it was a fun experience though. My first time going through a haunted house. They really did well. Like with the light, it was dark in there. We was basically chasing one little light like on Nemo. You know, and they were trying to follow that light. You know what I mean? It's dark, but you see that little light. So me and Kyle had some fun though.
Who do you think handled it better, you or Kyle?
Oh, me, most definitely me. You know, Kyle posters led the whole way, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But he ended up behind me. So, you know, I had to bow up and handle it like, come on, bro, we got this. We both screaming though, but, you know, I handled it well.
I think it shows you guys have some good reflexes there. You know, the football skills, they translate into the haunted house. Yeah. But so obviously that was a big surprise for you. But what's been the biggest adjustment to you kind of coming into the NFL as a rookie?
The biggest adjustments has been like basically becoming a pro, finding that routine, that like everyday routine that gets me through the week. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Prepare me for the game so I can play my best game on Sundays. You know what I mean? So that has been the biggest adjustment. You know, college, they basically always have it planned out for you, what you need to do, what you need to do to your body, things like that. So coming in, I thought I was prepared. You know what I mean? I'll just follow my same routine I've been doing in college. Nah, gotta goddamn wipe the board and then start over and find something else that works. You know what I mean? So that's been the biggest thing. So I've been playing with a lot of things and figuring out what works for me.
Yeah, how do you kind of determine what works for you and what you're gonna keep doing?
It's basically you try it out, see how your body feels and reacts throughout the week. So I'm a big contrast guy after practice. Hot, cold, contrast, so I can get my legs back under me for the next day. Then I wake up in the morning, I get here early so I can get my body going for the day. Because I know if I get in late, I'll still be kind of sleepy. Mm-hmm. And, you know, everything starts fast. So that's my way of getting up, get going, you know, and just like knocking your lifts out on time so you're not doing it later in the week. Like things like that. So I'm picking up on watching the guys and how they do their routines and just grabbing stuff from what they do and putting it in my bag.
Makes sense. All right, we've got some fan questions coming in here for you. So obviously we played the Saints on Monday Night Football, but Lindsay from YouTube wants to know, what team are you most looking forward to playing the rest of the season and why?
What's up, Lindsay? To be honest, any division game, because they're important. Mm-hmm. I mean, so I like that kind of pressure. It's division, it's important. You ain't got time to mess up. You don't got time to miss plays. You know, it's a fall of the marbles, basically. You know what I mean? So any division game, I'm looking forward to playing in.
You haven't played the Steelers yet, and Coach Harbaugh always says that you're not a true Raven until you've made a play against the Steelers. So is that one going to be circled on the calendar for you?
That's circled now. You're not a true Raven until you make a play on the Steelers. So I'm going to make a lot of plays versus the Steelers.
We love that. Fans especially will love that. So this one also comes from Lindsay. What's your favorite thing about playing with the Ravens? She's got some good questions.
That is a good question. My favorite thing about playing the Ravens is just how much of a bond and like family oriented we are. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We all bring each other together. You know, we don't push nobody down. If you ask a question, anybody in the building will give you an answer to it. You know what I mean? Like we compete, but at the same time, it's like we know we together. Right. So like that's the biggest thing with me. Like just coming in and being welcome and feeling like I could trust the man next to me. Totally. You know what I mean? To keep me on point and get on top of me and hold me accountable. So that's the biggest thing with us. We more like family.
Yeah, that's great. This one comes from Brian. Did you pick your number for a reason or just go with a random one?
What's up, Brian? I picked it for a reason. I grew up on 262 Street, so I took 22 out of it, and I wore number 6. So those 262, if I couldn't get 6, I was going to get 22.
And you're 22 right after Jimmy Smith, who's been here a long time. So I feel like that was a little bit of an adjustment for fans because they've seen Jimmy in that number for so long. But obviously he had a great career here. Is that kind of cool for you to follow in the footsteps of a guy who's been a Raven for so long?
Most definitely. You respect that because that's my goal, to be a Raven the rest of my career. So, 22, that's what he did. I mean, I'm coming in just to basically fill the number and make plays. You know what I mean? Just like Jimmy did. You know what I mean? So it feels good.
Awesome. This one is from Oy Levy on YouTube. Pepe, what is one thing you love about Baltimore?
Oy Levy, what's up? One thing I love about Baltimore, I can't say football. Because everybody know that. Pretty much, I'll say the scenery. I'll be going to like the harbor or going to Zoomies, you know, like just be by the water and stuff like that. You know, I'm from Miami, so I'm used to that water and stuff like that. You know, help me clear my mind and stuff. Just being out there sitting by the water. So that's probably the best little scenery I've been to, like out by the water and stuff, just chilling.
You don't get in the harbor, though.
Oh no, I ain't getting that water. I ain't getting that water. That's over with.
All right, this one is from Chike on YouTube as well. What is the loudest stadium you've ever played in, pros or college?
GK, what's good? The bank. You know, I come from Houston, so we played in a couple games that was pretty loud, but my first home game in the bank, that thing was rocking. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the bank was lit.
And you're going to the Superdome this week, so how do you guys kind of prepare for a stadium like that where the crowd noise is so insulated and kind of intense because there is a roof on that, obviously?
I mean, pretty much in practice, we get loud music during the defensive period and things like that. And then, like, when you're out there, I mean, it's going to be loud, but you just got to calm yourself, lock in, and focus on being out there with your teammates. You know what I mean? So you got to be in tune with the call, the checks and all. So you basically got to keep your head on the swivel when it's that loud, because anything can change at any second. So you gotta be on 10.
Right. What's it like kind of having two back-to-back primetime games like that, knowing everybody, the whole world is watching?
You know the crazy thing about it? It'd be a primetime game, but to me it's just a game. Go out there and compete and have fun. So, I mean, it just be just like another game out there with my guys, just flying around having fun. We know the game is important. We know everybody's watching, but just another game. You know, you just can't get too high, can't get too low.
And they're all important.
Yeah,
so.
all of them.
This one is from Manuel. He wants to know what your favorite victory snack is.
Manuel, what's good? My favorite victory snack? Most definitely gonna have to be some hot chews. You know, I eat hot chews even during the game, kind of. I don't be telling nobody when I go in the locker room. I hit a hot chew. You know, just get the sugar in my body. Wake me up, give me some more push to finish that second half. Most definitely hot chews.
Is that Sarah Snyder, our director of nutrition, improved?
No, you can't tell Sarah about that.
All right, that'll be our little secret here, guys.
Tell Sarah about that.
This one is from Ben. He wants to know if there's anyone you'd say you model your game after.
What's up, Ben? See, I'm the type of guy that, you know, I just like being around great players, so I kind of take game from a lot of players and try to mold it into my game. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say it's one specific player that I just model, because like Chuck can do something, Chuck Clark can do something that I like, and I'll try to put it in my game because we both DBs, even though we play different positions.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just like whatever I see somebody doing it, they doing it great and consistent, I'm gonna try to put it into my game.
One thing that stuck out to me kind of in the pre-post draft process with our director of scouting, Joe Ortiz, said about you. He said that when they were looking at your college tape, you played like almost every position out there in the secondary, and that you were just a really intelligent player. So how does that knowledge kind of all assets of the game there come from?
To be honest, I mean, studying, knowing the defense in and out, you know, knowing where everybody has to be. So like that part of my career, I knew the defense like the back of my head, like
right.
what everybody had to do. You know, it took me time to develop that, whatnot, but when I did it, I basically just trusted myself and trusted the guy next to me. He was going to be in his spot so I can go make my plays. So I played so freely because my guys in the secondary and like that, my whole defense, my senior year, we all did our job. So I wasn't, if I did my job, I knew G. Owen's going to do his job. So it was like, that's how I played free and made a lot of plays and took chances. You know what I mean? It wasn't, I wouldn't say I'm the smartest guy in the room, but I trusted the defense, trust my coach was going to put me in a great call. And repetition in practice, I took a chance in practice, I take the chance in the game.
Right.
You know, so that's how I took it.
So it's kind of that preparation. And preparation is what gets you to these big plays. And this is a perfect question from Carson on Facebook. He said, Pepe, if you could intercept a pass from any quarterback in the NFL right now, who would it be?
Tom Brady. Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady.
So how did it feel getting the win against Tom Brady?
It felt great. It felt great. If I would have booked Tom Brady, I probably would have cried on the field a little bit, shed a little tear. Because, you know, I was a Tom Brady fan growing up. You know what I mean? He's a clutch quarterback, things like that. So, book it. I mean, I guess every DB in the world want to book Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's fair. He's the GOAT for a reason. Were you a Patriots fan growing up?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that game a little special for you this year?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then I got a teammate that played over there, so it made it even more a little special.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? So it was fun.
All right, okay, one more fan question here. I think this is a good one to end on with you. This one is from Nick on Facebook. How many high chews have you eaten in one day?
Nick, can't tell nobody about this, Nick. But I sit there and eat the whole bag. They like addicting. Like when you eat one, it's like you want another one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you just chewing. You don't want to never stop chewing. Then once it go away, you're trying to chew some more, so you're gonna pop another one. You know what I mean? High chew is very addicting, especially sweet and sour. I eat the whole bag.
So we'll keep this between us here, everybody.
Don't
no
tell Sarah.
telling Sarah.
Don't tell Sarah.
All right, any message you want to share with the fans before we sign off here?
A message to the fans. Nah, I ain't got no message to the fans.
All right, Ravens Lab. Well, we know that we'll have a lot of you in the Dome on Monday. We can't wait. Everybody else, make sure you tune in on ESPN at 8:15, and we will see you there.